Hello guys and welcome to Prison Architect, the beginning, the very first video. A very nice game. We also have a Prison Architect 2, but we want to discover these games from the root, what they grew into. So Prison Architect, in this game basically, as you can see from the figurines and the way it all looks, it's something similar to School Simulator Academia, the one that we are doing. I think it's the same developers, I feel. So here we have a tired guard going to rest, and yeah, let's begin. We have components, we have campaigns, and also we can create our own prison and load the prisons. So this series, this first part of it, is going to be all about campaigns. I already started it just to check out what it is all about. So we are going to restart again. Campaign, we have 5 parts: Death Row, Palermo, and these are the 2 that I have not yet unlocked. I didn't have also Palermo, I've not played much, so actually just looked into Death Row, all that. But this one, we want to do like these 5 episodes of the campaign, then we will start our own prison after going through the campaign. I mean, let's enjoy the game in full, right? So if you are excited as I am to see what this game holds, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get into the game and enjoy. So we've been contracted to build an execution chamber at the prison for Mr. whoever he is there. So let's see. Quite interesting, quite intriguing. Hold your horses. I've also held mine. Let's see what it has. Prisoners in their cells, guards walking all around, workers cleaning the all open showers, and also gates being fitted, more cells being built, and a jail van has arrived with new prisoners. This looks good. The foreman, the chief, the warden. Garbage collection also happening. And here is our man, Prison Architect. That was a very good cutscene, an introduction one, so let's just skip that one. The CEO, this is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of double murder and sentenced to death. Damn. That's a serious allegation. That's where we come in. We've been constructed to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. I mean, people are still being executed. I thought it was life imprisonment for murder, not execution. Okay, so this is where the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We also need the new entrance to the execution facility. Build a large jail door into the south wall. Before we start the construction, like you, I'm obviously curious to see what the prison looks like. Oh, this is the storage. These are cells with brick walls. I can see here. Oh, information about the prisoner. Scott Eads, category medium security, age 34. You can, oh, okay. I'm searching the prisoner. Dude doesn't have shit. Leave the prisoner alone. Search the cell. When I press search cell, a guard comes over. Searching the prisoner now. The prisoner has nothing, obviously. Okay, so biography. Sentenced to 18 years for arson. Family, has a wife 35 years old. Daughter, the wife is older than him, okay. Daughter 5, son 5, son 12, mother 56, father 69, work credentials, worked in a customer service. Dude, you work in a customer service. How the heck did you end up here? He has already served 7.4 years of the 18 years. Oh, we can see his biography, his character, his experience, activity, lockdown, regime, 3 hours in your prison, mood, good. Okay, grading, punishment, grade 10, reform, grade 1, security, grade 5, health, 0, estimated reoffending chance, 2%. So he has a 2% chance of committing the offense again. That's low enough. I think this one is the prison for the psychiatric patient. In for the destruction of property, Charles tried to download a program onto his friend's Windows Surface. Unfortunately, due to how crap it was, he called it, then proceeded to throw the stinking petty excuse for a tablet out of a window. Hura is sentenced to 11 years for throwing someone's tablet out of a window. Dude. Okay, some of these prisoners have shitty sentences. Within time we will look into almost all of them, but let us see. 7 sentenced to 11 years. Family, dude has a wife, has a daughter who is still 8. Feel sorry for the little girl and her mother. Seems like the dad is already dead. False imprisonment 11 years, and he has only served 0.1 years. Dude will get out of jail when he is 38. When the daughter is 19. Already gone through the stages where he needs a father, you may feel. Okay. We will look into the prisoners. I mean the cells. It's as if the cells advance. This one has those floors. There's this shower. Then we have these prisoners here. This one looks like an interesting one. Gareth Gordon, age 30, medium security, sentenced to 12 years for false imprisonment, family, boyfriend. I mean, oh yeah, he has a boyfriend who is 33. Stint 1, false imprisonment 12 years, assaulting an officer 7 years. He plead guilty, served. He has already served the 7 years. Then false imprisonment 12 years, plea not guilty. Okay, I really fear for some of these prisoners. Jacob Burnface Litter. Ooh, he has a good name. 58 years old. Jacob was once a fine firefighter until he discovered that his wife was cheating on him. He set the house on fire with his wife and her lover inside. A firefighter set his house on fire. Okay, that looks pretty cold. Okay. Too late, he remembered the children. He was driven mad by guilt and now lives a life of crime. Sentenced to 30 years for multiple crimes, including aggravated burglary and burglary. Family, none. He killed everyone, doesn't have a family. Work credentials, craftsman. Aggravated burglary, 21 years, and burglary, 9 years. Trafficking, he has already served 12 years of trafficking, and perjury, 6 years. Dude. Your plan card is number 42045. They are going to lunch. Dude, you are experienced when it comes to jail serving. So let us start with building whatever we have been told to build. We have a brick foundation and we have a concrete foundation. I can do a concrete foundation for this. Let us see. Okay. So that concrete foundation, while it is being built, I can place the large jail gate, and then the CEO is calling with more instructions. Let us stick to the topic. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and frameworks. This is the slowest part of your construction. You should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take around all the various movements, whatever. Construction is still ongoing. The jail door is still being built, so it takes time, and I may fast forward. I've already looked at the prisoners. I can look at the guards. For the guards, you can just follow, sack or close. Carrying jail keys, carrying baton. This one is carrying keys, jail keys, baton, blah 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 blah. Okay, so the guards are just like one sequence of a program. We have our foreman, we have our chief, I can sack him, and we have our warden, our prison warden, the chief of the prisoners. 45 prisoners, minimum security are 2, Medium security are 40 and maximum security are 3. Protective custody is 0, supermax is 0, death row is 0. Where can I find the ones who are under maximum security? This one is under, this is one of them. Featherstone, Sean Featherstone. Placard number 276374, age 22 years old. Biography, sentenced to 20 years for multiple crimes including attempted murder, assault and assaulting an officer. Family has a wife who is 20, a son who is 4, a daughter who is 4, a son who is 4, triplets, I guess, a mother who is 43 and a father who is 51. Stint 1, attempted murder 14 years, he pleaded not guilty. Assault 2 years, plead not guilty. Dude, you plead not guilty to everything. Assaulting an officer, plead not guilty. But I've not seen any false crime. Paul Chris, sentenced to 18 years for arson. Okay, prisoner sentenced for arson and many. Family, wife 61, daughter 27. Oh, he is 61 years old. Stint 1, arson for 18 years. He has already served 11 years for blackmail. 8 years for blackmail. 19 years for grievous bodily harm. 12 years. Also not a new person in the prison category. I think these ones are the ones in red are the ones who are under maximum security. A disgrace to the human race. Nicolo Redalmuxtoli. Okay, that's your name. Okay, so why didn't this guy let me finish? Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Let's finish the biography of Nicolo first. A disgrace to the human race. Murdered many people ranging from infant to elderly. Damn, mate. That's cold. Rumors say even ate and burned some of his victims to destroy evidence. Okay, this report is disturbing. Sentenced to 13 years for grievous bodily harm. Family, wife has a wife of 41, a son who is 16, 2 sons, twins, and a daughter who is 10. And he was bold enough to do all this. Okay, I'm not going through that again. Dude, robbery, and then this one. Okay, should I help up the security? Dude. Okay, not someone who is not. You know what, since this one is what we are doing, I'm giving that person under super maximum security. That one is cold. That's too cold. Some things are not worth saying. So let's complete the construction of this one before we continue. Let's go back to the campaign. I mean, all those construction, all those ones we will do inside our little thingy. So let's fast forward the time and have the brick walls built, and then excuse me, the brick wall is built. Now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by clicking R. Okay, so we need large jail doors. One here, one there. Let's have them placed while the prisoners go to rest. I saw we have 3 people under maximum security. Another one is this one. That's looking good. We now need to designate the rooms within the spaces. Designate a small cell in the smaller area, then execution room in the larger area. So what did this one do? Category maximum security, age 43. Gareth Carter, sentenced to 19 years for multiple crimes including torture and kidnapping. Dude. Family, wife 39, son 17, son 21, mother 70, father 78. He could be a member of a cartel or a drug group. Torture, he pleaded guilty to all. Okay, he is a good person, and still a 34% chance of recommitting his sins, let's call them. Nicolo Tolico, I wanted to look at 55% chance of recommitting his offense. Dude, don't you learn? Okay, let's construct whatever we are constructing. Okay, for rooms, cell, we were asked to designate the smaller area, and then the execution room, we designate the larger area. Now I think it needs materials. Yeah, Cell needs a bill and a toilet, and the other one needs an electric chair. An electric chair for that. Let's increase the time so that we see the person whom we are executing and why. The electric chair has not yet been placed. It is being brought, it is now placed. Work continues even until midnight. Okay, after that, what else do we have? The CEO is calling us. The session's taken care of, but there still a few improvements. Okay, I can do improvements to this. I can give it a window, a small bookshelf, higher quality floors. I can make the prison a luxurious prison. Okay, so what do we have here? This is the man in question, Edward Ramsey. A teacher once, will you believe? Okay, Mr. Edward Ramsey, sir, it's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We are just here to do a job. Okay, the law has done its part. Once you're satisfied that the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner's transfers to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. Okay, so Mr. whoever you are, we are going. Okay, and here's a pastor. Okay, so before execution, pastor spray. Ooh, really good comics. Don't shed one tear for this guy. It's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. Okay, he even confessed. Wanna hear the description of what he did? Definitely. It's Jesus stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. It's cold. Cold. As cold as murder. Mwalimu teacher sir walking into his house. That's a good home. Oh, no, don't tell me it is what I think it is. What's going on here? Oh, Jesus, God damn. Okay, viewer discretion advised. Make sure you're not watching this with a person below 18. And I'd catch you two here. God damn. Edward, don't tell me anything. What are you going to do? Okay. The gun was cocked and then dramatically. Okay, I think I'm being a little bit melodramatic, but that's what happened. Damn, don't look. You won't see anything. But they're gone. They are gone. Only God can forgive those sins. I agree. Clear as day, if you ask me, deserves every fault he's gonna get. Then the pastor enters. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. Okay, that's true. That's no excuse for killing him. And he went there with a loaded gun. He's being transferred while people are sleeping, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. He knew what he was doing. That's painful. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. This state is marking an example for him. If he'd committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Okay, yeah, I agree with the pastor on that. Such murder, I think it always goes life imprisonment as of now. I feel like execution is a thing of the past. Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night, when I know he's gone. Nah, I think execution is a thing of the past, something I can't get into. Another call, good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. all the way over here. I think we are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Okay, each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground cables, and power is provided by the substation. It draws electricity from the national grid. And these buildings don't have power, these cells. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. To fix this problem, first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. The connection has ended right here. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Extend the electrical cables to that part of the wing. What do? I just place it there. Can I? Oh yeah, I can just cover all of it like once. Then also this one, it is underground, right? And we also need it to come all the way here. Okay, all the way to the chair. So let's increase the time and see how our workers do this. So they even operate at night when the prisoners are asleep. We are still in utilities view though. Day 18, how long you've been running this prison? 0 hours 18 minutes. Okay, the CEO is calling and everything is up to par. Lights aren't the only thing needed. Power, your new electric chair does too. I think I already did the connection on that. Yeah, so what next? We're almost done. We should text the execution room. Turning it on to make sure everything is okay. It should work, I guess. God damn, that electric chair uses a lot of volts, so yeah, looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electric chair generates. First, we need to turn the power back on. Switch the power station on by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the main menu. Then build 3 more capacitors so that we can have more power. Very so things. Just switch that one on. Then I think I'll go to the utilities, select the capacitors, 1 and the 2 and the 3, and we accelerate the time to have them constructed so that we can go and watch the execution. Capacitor 2, oh, they are all constructed, and now we can test the electric chair, and it works as smooth as a glove. Well done. I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and what's important in our business, try to worry about what happens next. How can I not worry about what happens next? We are in church. The pastor is praying. And he has come in, our friend Edward. Goes to the priest. Can I help you? Confessing. Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have done to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. If this were me, trust me, I am running away to Mexico or something like that. I want to go back. No, I don't mean what I've said. I mean, if I commit such a crime, I turn myself in eventually. I'm a good guy. I want to go back. I want to forgive. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you no matter what you have done if you ask him to, but you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the Lord. Therefore, there is no other way. And that's how Edward turned himself in. Don't I feel like if someone turns themselves in, they deserve a much lighter punishment? It's time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You'll be with God soon, and he will have the final judgment on you. This is disturbing to watch. Time to transfer the prisoner from his little cell into the execution room. I still don't concur with this level of punishment though, but he is there and you have to feel it. His time is up. There is nothing he can do about it. Takes his seat on the electric chair. Are you sure you want me to watch this paradox? Damn, the guys have taken their positions differently. And I think it is time. 3, 2, 1. Oh God, no. The Chief Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 accounts of murder in the first degree. Oh, I remember before you are executed, you are read out your charges. And then, boom. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Edward, Susan, Debuche. Okay, let me stop being dramatic. I hate it. Shoop. And we have lost Edward Ramsey to the world. He lived a good life, a teacher by profession, led many students to better grades and better lives for themselves. But one unforgiving life decision that he made himself sees his life complete. Painful. So with that, I am not going to start the Palermo chapter. Okay, it has already started anyway, but I will hold it here where we are. So we have only done the first chapter, and come on, write your emotions down in the comments. Tell me what you feel about that life, what you think about life imprisonment on one hand and execution on the other. Do you still concur with execution as a part of our modern practices? So yeah, just write down your thoughts in the comment section. I will leave a poll in the community tab also for you to answer on that. So yeah, we will see what to do. Let's see. This is painful because yeah, so that's it. We have watched the execution of Edward Ramsey in this episode. Thanks so much. If you have liked this little featuring video of ours, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel so that we can grow and expand. I mean, there are games that need to be discovered out there. One of them is this one, and if you know this is the first time you are coming across this game, hit me in the comment section and tell me. Great, just give me a thumbs up. Yes, give me a thumbs up to make it feel good. So that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one where we'll be beginning chapter 2, Palermo, and bye guys.